Good afternoon, SSC. So, kamusta na po kayong lahat? I hope you are going to enjoy our last lesson today. So, by the way, before we start, we are going to ask the guidance of our Lord. Let us all bow our heads and feel the presence of God. Father God, come be with us today. Fill our hearts with joy, fill our minds with learning, fill our classrooms with peace, fill our lessons with fun, fill our friendships with kindness, fill our school with love. Amen. Siyempre, kailangan natin munang balikan ang mga rules o alituntunin po ng ating klase. Unang-una, mag-sign in ng mas baga sa itinakdang oras ng klase. Maghanap ng maayos at komportableng lugar sa pag-aaral. Panatilihing naka-on ang camera. Ugaliing nakamute ang mic o i-on lamang ito kung kailangang magsalita. Panglima, iwasan ang kumain habang nakarap ang camera at may online class. Pang-anim, respeto ang guro at kapwa mag-aaral sa lahat ng pagkakataon. Pang-pito, huwag mahiyang magtanong kung may mga bagay na hindi maintindihan sa paksa o mga gawain. Tandaan, ang mga katanungan na may kinalaman sa paksa at gawain ay sasagutin lamang ng guro sa oras ng 8 ng umaga hanggang 5 ng hapon. So, the objective of our today's lesson, after going through this module, you are expected to illustrate real numbers and its subsets, arrange real numbers in increasing or decreasing order, and represent real-life situations involving real numbers. So, how genius you are! So, let's try to see. So, brain test po tayo. So, di po ba kung titingnan natin, 18 po yung bola na mayroon pong tiga-6 na black spot. Sa pangalawa, 3 o'clock plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 9. So, kung titingnan po natin, yung LC po ay 3. 3 times 3 is 9 minus 6. So, ano po ang clock? So, 2 times 3 times minus 2. So, the answer is, so that is equal to 4. Wants to try. Dexter.
Ma'am, 16 po.
Are you sure? Tingnan natin, analyze natin. So, yung horse, ano po yung value ng horse? That's 10, tama? Sige, tingnan natin yung horse ay 10. How about yung yung shoes? Kylie?
Po, ma'am.
Po?
Tawag mo po ako.
Ano pong sagot?
14 po sagot ko, ma'am.
Tingnan natin, ha. Sige, analyze natin isa-isa. What is the value of one shoe? Ito ay 4, 2, 2,
ba?
ha?
2 po ba?
Ito ay 2. Ano value nito?
10 po.
Ito yung ano pong value nito? 10 ba yung value ng sapatos?
Ay, 2 po pala.
1 po.
So, value is 1. Tingnan natin. So, if this is 1 plus 10 plus 2, tingnan natin kung ano yung sagot. The answer is 13. Kasi kung titingnan po natin, yung ito ay 1 plus 10, di ba? And then the horseshoe is, yung isang horseshoe is 2 and then 2. Kaya po siya 13. Okay, next. Ito. Tingnan natin. Ang isang alak ay may katumbas na 10. I mean, is wine. I don't know what's that bottle. And then, ito ay magiging, ano yung katumbas nito? This is 5, tama? Ano yung katumbas ng isang Ito, this is 1, 1, tama ba? 1, 1 kasi this is 5. 5 plus 2 plus 2 is 9. So, what is the value of this? 5 plus 1 is 6 times 10. What is the answer? Wala
17, ma'am.
Ano po?
17.
Tingnan natin another, si Jermaine.
60 po.
Sige, tingnan natin ha. The answer is 15. Bakit 15? Tingnan nga natin. Ano pong katumbas nito? Ito ay 5. Ito ay 1. Ito ay 10. Di ba we are going to follow PEMDAS? Naalala nyo ba? PEMDAS, 1 times 10 is 10 plus 5, that is 15. Multiply, divide, add, and subtract. Kaya naging 15. Question, may tanong po ba? Question?
Wala
Hello?
po.
Okay, so let's proceed. Yan, nakikita nyo kung sino yung mga nakapasok na? Nakikita po
Yes,
ba?
ma'am.
Okay. So, ilan pa lang for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, 20, 29, 30 pa lang nakakapasok. How many are we in the Google Meet? So, we are 37. So, kompleto dapat kayo. So, asan na yung iba?
Ano po code?
Sinend ko na po, yung 656536. Sinend ko na dito sa chat box ng Google Meet. 32 pa lang, nasa na pa, saan pa yung 5? Kulang pa. O, 32 pa lang, nasa na yung 5? Kulang pa din. You're only 33. Apat pa po. Asan pa yung iba? 3 pa. We are complete in the Google Meet because this is 39 lahat. And kulang pa ng 3. Nasaan yung 3? Sino pa yung kulang? 2 pa. We are actually 40. Bakit may nadagdag? Sinong nagdagdag ng gadget? May nagdagdag ba?
Ako po, ma'am.
Okay, kasi para ma-monitor natin mamaya, may nakapasok dito. O, next na, bilisan pa. Kulang pa. 2 pa po. 35 pa lang. Asan na yung 2? Sino pa yung wala? Pakisabihan nga yung 2 na hindi pa nakakapasok. Kulang pa po. Faster. Maubos yung oras natin. Isa na lang. Sino pa hindi nakakapasok? Before we start, isa na lang. Sino pang hindi nakakapasok? Secretary na monitor po ba? Sino tong Danob?
Ma'am, nag-ano po ako, wala pong sumasagot kung sino po yun.
Hindi ko send. Mayroon bang sino yung ascent? Ang dami, nasa tayo 40. May dalawang dito, dalawang account sa Google Meet. Kasi supposedly dapat 39 lang.
Ma'am, 2 po yung gamit ko. Wala po akong mic sa computer.
So, Sarina, okay. Yung isa, sino pa? Meron pa bang isa?
Ako
Si Nicolo, wala.
Jackson po.
Si Jackson
Okay,
daw
sige.
po may
Let's start
sakit.
now. Okay, sige. Okay, start na tayo. Okay, go. Monitor natin sa button. Tingnan natin sino nanguna. Yan.
Mag-take-out lang ako.
Ano na? Bakit nawala yung website? Ba't nawala yung website? Baka nawala kang internet connection. Yan ang una si Jason na si Isin. Ayan. Yan ang una si Ishin. Baka may habol pa. Okay, may nagsasagot pa ba? 2 minutes na lang 1:30 we are going to stop. Sige, habol pa iba.
Ma'am, na-disconnect po ako bigla.
Ilang, pasok ka pa. O, nakikita ko sa letterboard, ilan lang nandito. One minute more. Diba, parang hindi nag-try man lang magsagot. Wala pong score. Okay, time is up. Mint McMurphy? Sino ba to? Mint McMurphy.
Ako po, ma'am.
Okay, so ito po, makikita po natin yung leaderboard ng ating mga sagot. So, ano po ang mas marami? Mukhang maraming mali sa number 5 question, namumula. So, tingnan nga natin. Kumaya na questions, i-overview natin questions. Number 1, whole numbers are natural numbers together with 0. So, ano yung sagot dyan? So, that is 2. So, anong sumunod? Ano yung number 5 question? Tingnan natin. 0.75 is a irrational. Ano ba yung mga sinagot nyo sa 5? Ba't kayo mali? Hello? Ano po ang sagot nyo sa 5?
Integer.
Integer po.
Karamihan sa inyo integer. That is a rational number. Ang integer kasi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's a rational number. So yun ang pinakamarami nyong mali. Ano pa ba? Ito, a list of numbers given above. Order them from greatest to least. Saan ba? 18, ito pala. Homework is assigned every and due. Ano dapat sagot? Ano sinagot nyo dito?
Monday and Thursday, ma'am.
Monday, Friday.
Monday and Friday.
Monday and Friday.
Monday and Friday. Tapos ito, greatest to least. Alin ba dapat yung pinaka-greatest dito? That is 150%, diba? Tas, what is 150%? 1.5, diba? And then yung 8 over 5 ay 1 and 1.6. And then 0.04. So, dapat ang mauna is 8 over 5, 150% and 0.4. Napang maraming mali ito. Which represents a rational number. Di ba it's 324?
324.
Kasi, ang 324 is a perfect square and that is, anong square root ng 324?
18.
Okay, 18 times
18 po.
Hindi nyo pa yata nakabisado yung 1 to 20, kinabisado na po ba?
Opo.
Yes po.
Paano
Medyo lang po.
nagtawag ako ng isa ngayon, meron kayong makakasagot? What if I'm going to do a random Ito yung mga sagot All numbers are natural to get numbers with 0, that's true. So ito, the number 100 is a perfect square. Of course, that is 100 is a perfect square because that is 10 times 10. Next, a number can be rational and irrational. And that is false. Pwede namang ang number kasi, kung rational lang siya, hindi po pwedeng irrational. Ibig sabihin, parang isang number daw ay pwedeng maging rational or irrational. That isa lang. Next, what is true about irrational numbers? They are non-repeating decimals. Next, 0.75 is a rational number. Sabi sa inyo kanina, it's a rational number. Next, pi and 1, 2, 3, 4 is considered an irrational number. Irrational po siya kasi that's continuous. Next, square root of 3 is considered an irrational number. Next, homework is assigned every Monday and due Friday. So usually naman talaga ganon. Pero ako ang ginagawa ko, actually nagjo-due date pa nga ako sa inyo Sunday. Next, a list of numbers is given above. Order them from greatest to least. So, told you that is 8 over 5. Kasi when we divide, yung 8 over 5, that is 1.6. Tama po ba? Ang 150% is 1.5 in decimal. Am I clear? Hello? May nakikita?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes po.
Can you follow? Can you follow?
Yes po.
Okay, next. Which of the following is rational? So that's 25. Kasi pagka-rational po, it's not repeating. Dapat perfect square siya, di ba? Hindi nyo siguro kinabisado yung Perfect square number. Yung mga perfect square number is a rational number. Next, which represents a rational number? Ito po, 110 is not a perfect square. Same with square root of 65 and square root of 80. Ito ay kasama to sa pinamemorize ko sa inyo. Yung 324 kasi hanggang 20 pinamemorize ko sa inyo. Next, if the area of a square is 81 square centimeters, what is the side length? Kung naalala nyo, napag-aralan nyo na during elementary, the area of a square is S squared. Tama po ba? Nag-aral na ba kayo ng
Opo.
ganito? Okay, so what is the side length? Ang square, all sides are equal. So kung 81 yan, what is the square root of 81? And that is 9 centimeters, hindi po square. Kasi pag nilagay nyo pang square centimeters, this is still area. Kasi ito side length lang po hinahanap. Ito dapat because the square root of 81 is 9. That is, hindi na po natin nilalagay yung square. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? When we get the square root of the number, so automatically nahahati din po sa dalawa yung kanyang tawag doon, yung kanyang unit. So that's only 9 centimeters. Ang dami kasing sumagot ng 9 square centimeters, 13. Mas marami pa sa 9 centimeters. Next, which represents a rational number? O ito, paras lang to kanina. Next, express this fraction 7/9 as a decimal. That is repeating 0.777 kasi sa 70, that is 9 kasi 63. So ang kanyang remainder still 7. Nakukuha po ba? Why is this 0.777?
Yes, ma'am.
You are free to ask if you can't understand or kailangan pa ba nating i-divide? No need po ba?
No need na po.
Pwede po i-divide mo po.
I-divide natin. Okay, sige, tingnan natin. Babalik po tayo sa... Wait lang. Ang gagawin ko na lang ay... So, entire screen. So, ito po. So, paano po ba tayo mag-divide ng... Sana ba tayo? Oh, wait lang. Maglalagay lang ako ng whiteboard. Sana tayo. Okay. So, whiteboard. So, may whiteboard po ako dito. So, pag nag-divide, so that is 7 divided by 9. So, 7 po, i-divide po natin sa 9. So, that is 0 point. So, add tayo ng isang 0. So, 70 sa 9, that is 7 times 9 is 63. And then, so that is 70 minus 63, that is 7. Again, add 0. So again, that is 7 again. So 63. So kung titingnan nyo po, wala po yung katapusan. Tama po ba?
Yes,
Am I
ma'am.
clear?
Yes
Okay.
po.
So next sa meeting, since may klase pa tayo ng statistics, baka ipa-download ko sa inyo yung hanapin nyo po yung sa cellphone or sa laptop kayo may class point. Kasi sa Excel, mayroon po tayong class point. Kung titingnan nyo po, mayroon akong ginawang panibago, di ba? Titingnan nyo, nandiyan, no? May class point po yan. Ayun yung class code, 57398. So, next time po, no? Balik tayo. So, balik muna tayo uli sa quizzes. Yan. So, express the fraction 7/9 sa decimal. So, yun na yun. Next. Describe square root of 2 as rational, irrational, not real, or natural. If a real number, give the approximate value. So, irrational po siya kasi kung titingnan, that is 1.4142. So, ano ba yung square root ng 2? So, pwede nyo pong kunin yan using the cellphone or meron pong long method sa paggamit ng square root of 2. Next. Wala na. So, that's the end. Okay. So, exit na muna tayo. So let's proceed now to our lesson again. Go back. So we're done with the quizzes. Okay, so get real and be rational. So, tayo mo real and then be rational. So, let's proceed. Okay, so real numbers. So real numbers comprise of any number that you can think or use in everyday life. It is the compilation of all types of numbers. Each real number represents a unique number along the number line. So, ano po yan? Kung titingnan po natin, yung sa real numbers yung nakikita natin, yung ginagamit po natin. So, natural or counting numbers, these are the numbers that we use in counting. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. The three dots called ellipses indicate that the pattern continues indefinitely kasi hindi po natin alam kung ilan po yung numbers or the counting numbers that we have. This set is also called the set of positive whole numbers and set does not include a zero kasi ang zero po ay hindi po natin kasama sa counting numbers. Hindi naman po tayo nag-start na mag-count from zero. We always start with 1. Okay, can you follow? Hello?
Yes,
Yes
ma'am.
po.
Yes
So
po.
subsets of real numbers, we have the whole numbers. So these are the numbers consisting of the set numbers, counting numbers, and zero. So whole numbers po sila. Then we have the integers. Ang integers po kasama na po yung negative numbers. So tandaan nyo, integers kasama yung negative. Pag whole numbers kasama si zero. Pag counting numbers naman ay yung mga from start to 1 to 3 to the infinity. Next. Rational numbers, these are the numbers that can be expressed as a quotient A of B of two integers provided that B does not be equal to 0. It's about 2/3, 4.35, 0, -8, -5/4, 5 and 1/6, square root of 36 and 14. Okay, irrational numbers are numbers that cannot be expressed as a quotient of two integers. So ito po yung mga example nito and includes the non-terminating and non-repeating decimals. Their exact values cannot be expressed as either terminating or repeating decimals. However, you can use a calculator to find the decimal approximation. So when we say decimal approximation, habaw up to 2 decimal places. So numbers whose roots cannot be extracted are not the only irrational numbers. For example, pi is an irrational number which is approximately 3.1415926 and so on. Next. So real numbers, so dito pa yung mga real numbers. We have rational, irrational, non-integers, integer, negative numbers, whole number, zero, and the natural numbers. So, arrange the following real numbers in increasing order. Okay, paki-arrange nga. May I ask, Sheena. Sheena, will you please arrange the numbers? Paano po ba natin i-arrange to? Anong mauuna? Which is the biggest number here among the given? Pag sinabing increasing order, we are going to start from the smallest up to the greatest. So ano po yung pinakamaliit na number dito?
-4 po.
Okay, so this will be the first. And what will be the second? Is it -4? Are you sure? Is it -4? Tama po ba? Okay, this is the
Ma'am,
first.
hina po ng microphone nyo.
Naka-off ba? Hindi, okay naman yung mic ko. Naka-off pa ba?
Hindi naman po, ma'am.
Hindi
Malakas
po.
naman po.
Mahina
Hindi
lang
po.
po, ma'am.
Okay, okay. O sige, ano yung sumunod? Di ba the first is -4? What is the second na pinakamaliit? Vince.
Ma'am,
Ano po yung pinakamaliit pang number after -4? If you're going to look at the number line.
-1/2 po.
Okay, thank you. Yes, very good. Next, what is the third? We have Romel. Romel. What do you think is the next? Hello, nandiyan ba si Romel? Romel.
Ma'am, mahina po.
Mahina ba yung boses ko? Mahina?
Okay na po, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Lordon? Mm-hmm.
Ma'am,
Yes. Yes.
-1, -4, 4 and 2/5, 5, square root 36 at square root 50.
Mm-hmm. Actually, some of your answers are correct, but not all. So, thank you for that. Another, meron pa ba? Ano ba, kung titingnan natin sa number line, di ba, mag-ano tayo po ng number line? Di ba, yung papunta dito, yun yung positive. So, saan ba natin makikita si -4? Di ba ito si -4? Saan ba si -1/2? -1/2 is considered as -0.5, diba? So, mas malapit po siya sa 0. So, dapat, ang susunod po natin, first, second, and then, ano po ang susunod? Ang square root of 50, if I'm not mistaken, is 7 point something yan. 7.1 yata or 7.2. So, kung titingnan po natin, yung ating square root of 50. So, this is 0. So, anong susunod? It should be, this will be the third, 4 and 2/5. And the fourth will be 5.8. And the 6 is square root of 36. And this will be the 7th. Okay? Tingnan natin. So, -4 is -4.00. So, -1/2 is -0.5. Therefore, we can answer in increasing order. So, tama po ba yung sagot natin kanina? -4, -1/2, 4 and 2/5, 5.8, square root of 36. Square root of 36 is perfect square and that is equal to 6. Tama po ba?
Opo.
Okay. So, can I proceed?
Yes.
Yes po.
Okay. Next. Arrange the following real numbers in decreasing order. When we say decreasing, from the highest number to the lowest number. So, what is the highest number here? 9/7, -4/3, -1.65, in square root of 2, 0, and 3/2. Automatically, so all negative numbers will be placed sa dulo kasi decreasing tayo from the highest to the lowest as a number. So, ano po yung mauuna? Sige nga.
Malaki po, ma'am, di ba?
Opo, malaki po. Pag sinabing decreasing mula malaki, pababa. Pag sinabing increasing mula mababang number or pinaka-smallest number to the greatest number.
9/7 po yung first.
Why, what is 9/7 in decimal? Ano po yung 9/7 sa decimal? That is 1 point, ano po?
1.2.
1.2. Ang remainder niya ay, so 6/7, 1.28. Tama ba?
Yes po.
Okay. And then, we have, yung -1.65 should be placed at the last. And about a square root of 2. Okay, sabihin natin this is the first. What is square root of 2? Yung 3/2, this is 1.5, diba?
1.4 to 1.
1.4.
1.4 ba ang square root of 2?
41.
1.41. Hello?
Ma'am, pa-explain po yung 0, 3, tas
Ano po?
yung second po.
Anong second?
Yung 0, may 0 po sa gitna, ma'am.
Ay, hindi anak. Yung 0 yan ay 0. Automatically, that's 0. Tama? 0 po yan. Yan po talaga yung value niya. So, kung ito yung first, ang magiging second natin ay, ito po, tama? This will be the second. This will be the third. And then, ano po ang fourth?
Zero po, ma'am.
Okay, 0. And then, ano yung fifth?
Negative 1.65.
Mhm. What is the value of 4 over 3? This is actually negative then.
1.30. Negative 1.30.
32?
33.
33? Okay. So, negative 1.33. So, arin ang mas maliit, itong negative 1.33 o negative 1.65?
1.33 po.
1.32.
1.65 po. At tandaan nyo, wag po kayong magkakamali. Pag negative ang number, pag mas malaki yung number, mas maliit po yung value niyan. Parang ganito yun. Halimbawa, may utang kang 10 at may utang na 5. So, alin ang pinakamalaki doon? Ay, pinakamalaking utang doon, negative, di ba? Negative 10. So, kung titingnan din po natin sa ating number line, ang negative number, pag lumalayo po siya sa 0, mas maliit po yung kanyang value. Sabihin na natin this is 1 and this is 2. So, ang 1.33, kung di ako nagkakamali, this is at this point. Tingnan natin ha. And then, ang 1.65 ay nandito po siya lagpas kalahati. So, alin po ang mas pinakamaliit? 1.65 o negative 1.33?
Negative 1.65 po.
Okay, so tatandaan po natin, ang negative numbers, I repeat, ang negative numbers, hanggat lumalayo po siya doon sa 0, kay 0 po, mas lumiliit po yung kanyang value. That is lesser, ha? Less value po siya, less value. Mas maliit po yung kanyang value, mas pag lumalayo siya. Pero pag positive numbers naman, kapag hanggat lumalayo po siya kay 0, mas ano po siya, greater value. Understood? Naintindihan po ba?
Opo.
Okay, thank you. So, let's try to
Yes
check.
po.
Okay, so ang 97 is 1.285. So, that is 1.29. Ang negative 4 over 3 is 1.33, 1.65. So, when we arrange it, 3 over 2 square root of 2, 9 over 7, 0, negative 4 over 3, and negative 1.65. Next. Examples of real life situations which involve real numbers. For students, divide the pizza that they bought after class. Represent the part that could be received by each member using real number. So alam niyo naman, di ba? Kapag naghati po tayo ng pizza, sino nagugutom niyan? Merienda time na ba? So halimbawa po, ang ganda ng bilog ko, burahin natin. So halimbawa po, may pizza tayo dito na, ayan, kunwari hatiin po natin yan daw sa 4 daw silang maghahati. So, isang buo, divide by 4. So, automatically, that is 1/4. Okay. Next, so, in an election for classroom officers, 11 students declared as winners. There were 60 students in the class. So, represent the part of officers to the class using real numbers. So, that is 11 over 60. Ito po yung total. And then this is the part. Yan. So next. Okay, can you follow?
Ma'am,
Ang
explain
alin po
po.
explain?
Yan po, ma'am. Paano po siya malalaman?
Basta lagi po natin, pag nagre-represent tayo ng whole number, di po ba ano, yung sa baba po, part of the whole, yung kabuuan po. And then yung nasa numerator ay yung parte ng kabuuan. Nagkakaintindihan po. Question? Hello?
Wala na
Okay,
po.
thank you. Next. There are 60 students in a class. 3/5 of them are girls. How many girls are there? How many boys? So, 60 daw po yung estudyante. 3 times 12. So, 3/5 po iyan. 3/5 po. Minultiply po natin yan sa 60. So, di po ba? Ang 60 is divisible by 5. Tama? Ito ay magiging 12. Ito ay magiging 1. So, 3 times 12, that is 36. Kaya po, ayan. Okay po ba? Next. And then 2/5 naman po by 12. So 2 times 12, that is 24. So therefore, there are 36 girls. Therefore, there are 24 boys. The class consists of 36 girls and 24 boys, a total of 60 students. Okay, clear po ba doon? Hello?
Opo.
Okay, next. Okay, state whether its statement is true or false. The smallest negative integer is -1. True or false? Sige nga, magtatawag ako. Sa gitna naman ako titingin. Start tayo kay Janine. Janine, anak, what is the answer for number 1? Is the smallest negative integer -1? Hello? Nandiyan ba
False po.
siya? Okay, thank you. Next, number 2. The largest negative integer is -1,000. True or false? Josephine. Josephine.
True.
The largest negative integer.
False po.
Okay. So, wait na, lagay natin ang sagot. This is F na lang. And then number 2 is F. Number 3, all numbers greater than 0 are positive integers. All numbers greater than 0 are positive integers. True or false, Josh?
True po, ma'am.
Okay, we're good. Next, number 4. The repeating decimal is 0.1616 is a rational number. Rational po ba ang repeating decimal? Juven?
True po.
Are you sure?
Ay, false po.
Next, number 5. The number pi is an irrational number. True or false, Khalil? Khalil?
True po, ma'am.
Okay, next. Every negative integer is smaller than 0. Every negative integer is smaller than 0.
True.
Okay, next. Irrational numbers can be found on the number line. Lardon.
True.
Repeating siya. Okay, pagkainan natin. Next, decimal numbers are integers. Decimal numbers are integers. Kurt?
False po.
Ang decimal numbers po ba hindi kasama sa integers? Balikan nga po natin yung kanina. Tingnan natin ha. Yan. Negative numbers and whole numbers. 0 and natural numbers. We have decimal numbers po ba integers? We have Isaac. Isaac.
True po. Kasi po yung, di ba po yung 0, below po 0 is ano po, is negative integers po. Pero pag yung ano po yung 0 plus, positive integers po. Pero po yung, kasi po yung decimal integer, di ba po mayroong point yun? Ibig sabihin po, di po siya mas mababa sa 0. Kaya po yung sagot ko po ay true.
Nakalagay po dito, fraction and decimals are not integers. All whole numbers are integers and all natural numbers are integers. So it means this is false po. Thank you po. Next, number 9, the real number square root of 625 is irrational. Sino na pong susunod? Si Lardon. Lardon?
Yan po. Ito ay true.
Number 9, true or false?
True po.
Irrational po ba ang square root of 625? What is the square root of 625, Maxine? Ano po ang square root ng 625?
25 po.
Okay, so it means this is not irrational and this is rational numbers. Next, 0 is a natural number. Ang 0 po ba ay natural number? Hello?
Yes po.
Okay. So, can we proceed?
Ma'am.
Yes po.
Yes po, may tanong ba?
Number 9 po, false.
That's true, anak. Kasi square root of, tama. False nga, baliktad pala. Thank you. Kasi ano nga pala yan, rational number. Okay.
These are all the correct answer because 0.1616 is a rational number and that is true. Another correction is that irrational numbers cannot be found on the number line because they are infinite numbers. We cannot determine it on the number line. And lastly, 0 is not a natural numbers because natural numbers start from 1 to up to the infinity. Okay, am I clear?
Further. So, paunahan na lang, mag-chat kayo dun sa GC. Dito sa chat pala. Sa chat, tingnan natin. Sagot na lang. Paunahan po tayo ng sagot para mabilis na po tayo. Sige, paano po yung arrangement ng negative 1, 5, negative 2, 9 over 2? So, marirecord naman dyan, makakakuha ng tamang sagot. We'll have, syempre, additional sa performance. Increasing order, negative 2, negative 1. Okay, very good, Lardon. That's correct. That's negative 2, negative 1, 9 over 2, and 5. Because 9 over 2 is equal to 4.5. Okay, next, number 2. Sa pangalawa na tayo. O yung iba mag-participate, magtatawag ba ako uli? Kasi hindi nagpa-participate yung iba. Remember, ulitin ko, mas malaki po ang number sa negative, mas maliit po ang kanyang value. So it means, again, that is negative 2, negative 1, 9 over 2, and then 5. Next, number 2. What is the answer? Si Lardon sa si Vince lang nakita ko nagpa-participate sa chat. Yung iba, nasaan po? Imran, number 2. So, negative 9 over 4.
Ma'am, negative 9 over 4 po ba yan?
Yes, negative 9 over 4. Negative 9 over 4, if I'm not mistaken, that is negative 2.25. Tama ba? So, ibig sabihin, ang pinakamaliit po dyan is negative 3. May nakita na akong tamang sagot. Yes, very good. So, Rainier. Tingnan nga natin. The answer should be negative 3. Negative 9 over 4. Wala pa akong nakikitang tamang sagot. Okay, what is 5 over 2? Bali-baliktad yung sagot nyo.
2.5.
Ito, si Kurt, nakita ko, tama yung sagot niya. Negative 9 over 4. Hindi din. Baliktad rin pala yung sagot. Wala pa akong nakita. Okay, Seneriza, it should be negative 3, negative 9 over 4. And then, ang 2 po is mas maliit siya ka 5 over 2 because 5 over 2, that is equal to 2.5. Tama po ba ako? So, mas malaki po si 5 over 2 kay 2. Okay, next. Number 3. Sa number 3 na tayo. Number 3. Which is the smallest number? 17 over 2, 14 over 3, square root of 64. What is the value of square root of 64? Sige nga.
8 po.
That is equal to? Okay, very good. This is 8. O 8 po ito. So, tingnan natin. Ang pinakamaliit. What is 14 over 3 and what is 17 over 2? What is 17 over 2?
8
8.5.
Okay, this is 8.5. And what is 14 over 3?
4.66.
4.666 to the infinity kasi 67 yan eh. So, 4.67. So, pinakamaliit dyan. It should be, wala pa ako nakitang tamang sagot.
6.88.
May negative ba dyan? Di ba walang negative? So, ano po ang mauuna? Should be
4.6.
14 over 3, di ba? According to given, 14 over 3. Next, what will be next? 14 over 3. Tapos ano pa po?
6.88 po.
That is 6.88.
6.88.
And then 8, saka po lalabas si square root of 64 pala. And then, last is 17 over 2. Next, number 4. Number 4. What is square root of 52? Square root of 52, paano nga po? 7.20?
7.211.
1.
O 7.2. Ano sumunod kay 1? Ano pong sumunod kay 1?
0 po.
O 7.21 nga. What is 13 over 2?
5.5 po.
6.5 po ito, di ba? 6.5. Okay, which is the smallest dyan? That is 13 over 2. Ano po yung sumunod? That is
7, ma'am. 7.5.
7. And then square root of
7.21 po. Tapos
square root of 52. And last, we have 7.25. Next, number 5. 5. Number 5. What is square root of 15?
5.
That is, nasa ano po ito? 3.87.
7. 87.
Okay. So, ano ngayon ang pinakamaliit dyan? That's negative.
Negative 6.4.
Okay, negative 6.4. Next, we have negative
5.8.
5.8 and
Square,
square root of negative square root of 15. And last is we have 3.2. Tama? Tama po ba?
Apo.
Yes po.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, may question po ba before we proceed? Question.
Wala na po.
Use real numbers to represent the following real-life situations. A temperature of 8 degrees below zero. Sige nga. This is just a representation. I'm going to call your name one by one. Marami pa akong hindi natatawag. Kung nakikinig pa ba, baka tulog na. Ang tagal ah. Imran. Imran, how are you going to represent a temperature of 8 degrees below zero? Imran.
Ano po ang tanong, ma'am?
Number one question. Ito. How do you represent this? How do you represent this?
Negative 8 po, ma'am.
Okay, very good. That's negative 8. Next, a gain of 6 kilograms in weight. A gain of 6 kilograms in weight. So we have Janine. Janine.
Positive 6 po.
Okay, very good. Next, a sea level. Level is Ezekiel. Ezekiel, how do you represent a sea level? Hello? Janine, andyan ba si Janine? Hello? May estudyante pa ba? Hello?
Ma'am, negative integers.
A sea level? Sea level po, ibig sabihin ka-level po ng sea. Hindi sa ilalim, hindi din sa ibabaw.
Akala ko po sa ilalim eh.
A sea level, level lang ng sea. Ano po yan?
Zero po.
Station? Ano po?
Zero.
Sino yung nagsagot na una?
Ako po, ma'am. Si Neriza.
Okay, very good. That's a 0. Okay, 50 pesos of the original price. 50 pesos of the original price. Glyza.
Negative 50 po, ma'am.
Okay, very good. It's negative 50. Okay. An additional of 3 points. Daniela.
Positive 3 po.
Okay, thank you. Or kahit 3 na lang, okay lang. Next, a drop of 8 heart rate. Drop of 8 heart rate. May I ask, Aaron. Aaron, drop of 8 heart. Yes?
Negative 8 po.
Okay, that's negative 8. A plane ascends 1,000 feet. Jane.
Positive 1,000 po.
Okay, very good. That's positive 1,000 or just place it 1,000. Next. Number 8, we have Althea. Micah got a deduction of 2 points for offense.
Negative 2 po.
Okay, very good. Next, number 9, Daniel went down 4 floors of a building. Went down, that is Denise. Denise. Denise?
Negative 4 po.
Okay, very good. Next, a slice of a cake that is divided into equal slices. Slice of a cake that is divided into 8 equal slices. So, Zarina?
Negative 8 po.
Divided po into 8 equal slices. Sino yung nagtataas kanina? Sige, Hans.
1/8 po.
Okay, very good. That's 1/8 po. Kasi po, dinivide po siya sa 8 equal slices. Next. So, if you can still recall, we arrange the real numbers in decreasing order. Am I right? Tama ba? Naalala pa po ba? Okay, so if we are going to relate that in our topic, how do we decrease the cases of COVID-19 in our place? So what do we need to do? As a student, how can you help lessen the cases? Sige nga po. Daniela, sige. Please share your insight.
We should always wear masks in public places.
Okay, so another. Sino pa ang gustong mag-recite? Zayana?
Same lang po ng sagot ko eh. Kay Dan.
Okay. Another. Zarina, do you still have other answer?
Mag-disinfect po palagi.
Okay, another. As a student, so are you always allowed to go out?
Hindi po.
So what do you need to do? Zayana. So as a student, so what do you need to do?
Avoid going out po.
Okay,
Lumabas lang po kung if needed or if really necessary.
Okay, thank you. So, how about increasing? So, if we can still recall naman, yung increasing naman, how are we going to apply increasing in real life? So, increase what? Anong kailangan nating increase ngayong that we are dealing with pandemic? Increase what?
Increase obedience po.
Okay, increase obedience to the parents. Ano pa po? And then to your teachers, doing the task that was assigned for you to do. Ano pa po ba? Towards your study, ano po ang kailangan nyong gawin? Daniela, so towards your study.
Maybe we could increase our grades if we can.
Okay, about Zarina.
Increase po ng mag-study always, ganun.
Okay, thank you. So, thank you so much for all your answers. That's all for this app. The last thing that you are going to do is this will be done in Google Classroom individually, but each leader will summarize their answers and will submit on their group chats and Messenger. So time allotment is only 5 minutes. So what have you learned this today's discussion? I realized that I will do what are going to do next. And these are the rubrics. So the presentation, the whole presentation of your group work, and of course the creativity, how did you present it? And of course, the content of your reflection. So 5 times 3, this will be graded as 15 points. Okay?
Thank you po ulit sa araw na ito at salamat po sa guro namin na nagturo sa amin. Sana po pumasok po sa isipan po namin ito. Salamat po sa araw ngayon. Amen po.